It's time. It's time. Oh, it's wartime, motherfuckers. All right, well, hey. Where the fuck is my music? God damn it. Get that music going. Where is it? There it is. All right, so what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shit Outta Nowhere. Episode number 104. Crazy that we're on this many episodes so far. But what's up? We got Connor from OKFabe, Jake DeMarco with us here. Smackdown getting the look at that. Oh, wave, Connor. Show them titties to everybody. Look at those titties. I got some titties for everybody, too. Who wants to see my titties? We got ourselves a wonderful new $4 donation tonight. I'm into that, man. 4 Horsemen, $4 donations. Pretty good. Jake DeMarco's in the house as well. Looking a little bit better than last time. Last night he thought he was going to die. And now I'll unmute you. So there you go. Now you can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Yeah, a little less worse for wear.
Yeah, last night you looked like you were going to throw up on yourself.
Pretty much. Well, tonight we're here. We're live. It's out of nowhere. Ready to party, baby.
I don't even know if there's really much to... It's all bad news, I feel like, in the WWE.
It's all bad news, but we're here to make it fun.
Not really for their... Money-wise. Not money-wise. It's not bad news, though.
No. Financially, it's fucking stupendous, but for the viewers, it just seems to be pretty horrid.
They did, yeah. Yeah, so it's terrible. This is second lowest rating in Raw history. We wrote that down. That's one of the main talking points. And by the way, I remind you guys that we're brought to you tonight by Smile Empty Soul's new CD, Oblivion. You can check it out on iTunes. You can order it. It's available now. You can purchase the physical copy. Go to iTunes, go to Spotify, whatever, and check out Smile Empty Soul's Oblivion. Check out the song Dopamine. And also WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate.com. Go to WrestleCrate.com. Enter in coupon code Joe Sent Me, and you'll get a percentage off on your WrestleCrate box as well. So that's just more information for you. And where are we at here? Is everything looking good? Well, yeah, that explains the low viewership. Obviously, last night, we said on Monday Night Raw, I was like, wow, this is a mess. I mean, we knew the NBA. I think the NBA finals were on, but wasn't the NHL finals on as well?
The NHL's finals it was like ending as Raw was on still. And you figure they had 14 million viewers for the final game between the Warriors and the Rockets.
Right.
So that was huge right there. And Raw itself, was also on a holiday. It was Memorial Day, so people were probably exhausted from
or out doing
something,
something.
Barbecues and parties and whatnot. So already they were in a bad spot, and then without Roman being there and no big advertised matchups, nothing really to draw people in as a must-watch, they had the second lowest in history for Raw viewership, 2-year low. So that's not good.
But you know what? Holiday shows always do bad, though.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they always do, but this was
bad.
Awful.
But you know what? Despite all that, it still is the second lowest rating because there has been plenty of other Raws and SmackDowns when there's been major football games on, other NBA playoffs, major other things going on. And so no matter what, that still is the second lowest rated Raw ever. And that's wild to think about.
I mean, they drew in a 2.593 in the first hour, and then it just went down to a 2.3 in hour 3. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, they lost just in the first hour. 174,000 people clicked off. So
oh my god, dude!
Shitbum. Hey, Joe, Jake, and OK Fabe. This is War Outta Nowhere. Raw will continue to be AIDS until major changes ever take place.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's got to be major changes. And I did a video earlier on Joe Cronin Show about, a lot of people were misinterpreting that Fox said, USA doesn't even care about you or respect you. And people were like, oh, wow, like they think, people were thinking, oh, Fox knows the show's bad. But it's like, no, that's not what they were saying. They were just trying to make USA look bad. Like, Fox was trying to say we love the show.
Yeah, they're trying to entice them to come over here. They think you're a joke. We'll treat you
why wouldn't they say that?
There it is.
So good.
Oh, my footage is hard. Floods took me away he's talking about North Carolina. Rainy North Carolina. Fami NC.
Poor Fami. Fami's my spirit animal.
Shitbum. Thank you, Fami NC.
Blessings on 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 blessings blessings on blessings on blessings TWIGEDWETADS.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the blessings, Dickie Nas. Thank you to
blessings on blessings.
Thanks to Fami before that. Fami, I really wanted to hear that new $4 donation, so you really made me happy there. Thank you for the $4.
That's badass. We're not going to get tired of that anytime quick.
No.
Dude, that fucking thing pumps
that's
me the fuck up.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's badass.
But I got to get it to read the donation because I hate when it doesn't read it. That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't do that, or what I have to do to make it do that. Maybe it's I think it's like one of the alert variations or message settings. I think like certain amount to make it read, minimum amount to read or whatever.
Yeah, really, because I remember at one point in time where it wouldn't read even the $5 for a little bit, and you had to do something.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, minimum about to alert, minimum about to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the thing to do that. Actually, I don't know. Let's take a phone call.
Yes, indeed.
We got AJ's on the phone. What's up, AJ?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up, baby?
So, when you said that when the USA Network was embarrassed of the WWE, do you think they might click and they had to change something on Monday Night Raw?
When they, what was it again? When they what?
Like when you said that the USA Network was embarrassed of the WWE, what they're doing right now.
Yeah, no, what happened was Fox said that they think USA is embarrassed by the WWE because they don't promote them around their network like they'll promote them. So USA probably doesn't really feel that way. Fox is just saying that.
Especially since USA just spent 3 times the normal amount to keep Raw on their network.
That's my argument.
Which I think, by the way,
I mean, come on.
So Fox,
I don't like you, but I'm going to give you 3 times as much to stay.
Fox saying that probably made that amount. Fox saying that probably made that amount go up, which is kind of funny. Like they literally each network created all this money for WWE. That's fucking hilarious.
And we found out today. NXT is going to air on Fox Sports and Fox and Fox Sports 1 as of 2019. That's another programming partnership deal. And this expansion is another step in WWE's attempt to give larger audience viewers a convenient way to watch all of their products. And they also said SmackDown will remain live on Fox.
I'll be honest with you, I don't believe the NXT thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't buy the NXT thing.
I do, but
just because it's a huge like reason for people to go watch the network. It's catered specifically to like their target audience, which Triple H has said in the past. I mean, granted, I think having NXT on TV every once in a while as a special is fine, but as far as weekly, I don't have
the numbers directly in front of me. I'll look it up eventually, but I know like this year alone, or for 2017, I should say, most recent reports, just like ticket sales and like touring, NXT, they only earned $7 million and they spent $20 million. Like the NXT is a big loss for the company. And I think by them doing this and adding it, and being able to air commercials on top of it and have it, seen by more viewers would only help them recoup some of those losses.
I guess the bigger question is just which is more valuable, the network subscribers or the network, the money they're getting off of the subscriptions of the network, or advertising revenue.
I bet you it would be the advertising revenue on Fox.
Right.
Because you figured, they've only gotten, what, 1 million plus subscribers? It's like 1.5 million?
Something around that, I think.
Yeah, it was 1.3 not long after the Rumble, I thought we said. So, if they can get 2 million viewers for a SmackDown and 1.5 for NXT, especially if they're promising to advertise it during all sports programming. They said they're going to treat it like every other sport, where you see a pop-up in the bottom corner where it says, watch SmackDown this Thursday while you're watching baseball or NASCAR or, football, whatever may be on. So.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to go to. I don't think, at least this soon, I don't think it's going to go to TV. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I could see them being like, well, let's use the NXT show to sort of advertise the takeovers that are going to be on the network. So maybe they'll use it that way. They figure, well, right now nobody's really watching. Like the week-to-week show is getting such a low viewership. Like let's say it's getting 300,000 people watching it a week, not even. Maybe they'll think, well, let's put it on TV. Maybe it'll get 500,000, and then we'll use it to promote the network's takeover, which is the real selling point. Because it's becoming sort of useless to have the week-to-week show. So many people don't watch it. And it's pretty good. There's just been a lot of weeks, like, I've been turned off by it, to be honest. Like, I barely watch anymore because just sometimes the week-to-week show is so bad, or, like, you have to, not bad, but you have to sift through a lot of bad to get to the good parts. And, if like, a lot of times the 45-minute to hour show could really be edited down to, like, 30 minutes. And then it would be like, okay, that was fun to watch. But sometimes I just find it like there's a commercial, another thing, a commercial. Like things that don't make sense, and I don't get into it. I wish they would produce it more like a real live sort of show that's happening. Yeah. Unless it's changed,
No, you're about right. I mean, for the most part, from when I watch NXT, I feel like if there's 4 matches, 2 of them are the must watches, because the other 2 what's going to happen. They're either squashes or they're like advancement in a story or build that like, okay, this is how it's going to go down. So you're not wrong on that one.
Yeah, and the exact numbers here really quick. In 2016, they got 7 million in tickets and lost 20 million in expenses. Or paid 20 million in expenses. So that was negative 13 million. And NXT gained 5.96 million last year in 2017, and they spent 25 million.
Shit.
Damn.
And it says sales decreased, expenses increased, losses increased. How many business executives would remain in charge with those financial results elsewhere? And it's true, because it's not so much a loss for them because they're able to train talent, and make at least some money off of it per se, but it's able to make them work in front of a live crowd, and so it's beneficial for them to have a live training television program. There's many facets to it to be beneficial, but it's also burning a hole in their pocket bad. So,
is it really burning it bad? I mean, with all the money they have now,
with all the money they have now, maybe less. I should correct my statement there, but at one point in time, you figure it was more crucial.
Yeah.
So now, they're up to $32,040,000 in losses in 2 years.
Wow.
that's a lot of money. I mean, granted, they got $200 million from the Saudi deal, $1 billion, upwards for the Fox deal, but that's not all. That might be all at once, but that's over an X amount of year span for each deal.
Right.
We have to keep that in mind. So it might be $1 billion, but what is it, like $200 million for 5 years or something like? I forget the exact details.
Yeah, that's ballpark what it is. But I mean, if NXT is losing that much money, I mean, I heard. I think Cornette was the one who said, was talked about it first in terms of NXT losing so much effing money, and I kind of laughed it off a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's probably losing money, but not that much. But if it's still costing the company that much, I mean, maybe I would definitely move it to Fox Sports 1 if that was the case. I just didn't think it was feasible just because the network bill. But as Joe said, I mean, if you're gearing it towards the takeover where the real money's at, then might as well. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I mean, if I could see them certainly in the end, though, putting this on TV if they can go ahead and get, a more revenue from that. They could keep it on the network and do extra stuff, like I said, too. If they were smart about it, they could do like a pre-show and then show it on the network, no commercials. You get interviews and backstage segments and something going on during the commercial breaks. Or if there's a match going on, you see the whole thing during the commercial break. It's taped, so they'd have to figure out a way, but I'm sure they could do it. Especially with what they have up their sleeve, they find ways to manage. So if they're smart about it, it can be done.
Broken Line just gave us a $5 super chat. Yeah, I enjoyed the $4 donation. Thank you, Mike. Broken Line says, "Hey guys, what do you think of the chances of Enzo being at All In are?" I don't.
All in jail? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, judging on Cody Rhodes' response the other day to Vince Russo, I don't know if they'd want to have Cody Rhodes on there because Cody's such a he seems like a prude, like a lame dude at this point. Like,
you don't think they'd want Enzo?
No.
I don't think they would. I mean, to Joe's point, if they're gonna do that shit to Vince Russo, I don't think they're gonna.
You want to listen? Here it is. This is the clip that made me think that Cody Rhodes is lame. Like, this is the clip that's if you haven't seen this, everybody, like, you need to see this clip. This is vital shit.
You might not want to talk about your welcome you to be part of his show. Is that something that you'd be even willing to entertain?
He's asking if Cody Rhodes would be on Vince Russo's show or something.
At all.
Oh. No, and I mean no disrespect.
Like it's some amazing decision to make.
Disrespect by saying no. The kind of the situation, StarCast is our partner. Matt and Nick and I do not have full control of StarCast. We have some involvement. We've approved a lot of the names, and we're helping coordinate meet and greets. And StarCast is going to be absolutely gangbusters for a wrestling fan. Fan service. But when Russo's name got brought up, I hate to sound naive. I don't know much about Vince Russo. It's probably my least favorite period of wrestling in the first place. I don't know, and I work for WWE. I know if you're a writer, that just means...
We have to stop it there. It was probably my least favorite period in wrestling. This is a fucking guy who walks around doing Too Sweet, something that came from that time period, in a group that is trying to emulate things that came from that time period. I just find that statement to be...
Wasn't Dusty back in WCW at the time when Russo was there?
Yeah, well, that and look what his brother did. Look at the stuff his brother did. He's not going to talk to Goldust anymore.
Yeah, Anthony Solomon in the chat said Cody told me and Lowell that they won't book Riddle either. So
they won't book Matt Riddle. So there you go, dude. They're wicked snobs. Like, not only are they snobs.
Why? Why won't they book Riddle?
I don't know.
You mean why wouldn't?
That's what he said when he asked him, but
that's crazy.
It's weird,
dude. They're weird. Listen to the rest of this. Just bizarre.
Means Vince is the writer. Vince writes WWE. Nobody else.
Nobody else. So Vince writes WWE. Nobody else. Cody, you say. Vince, you say. Cody, you say. Vince McMahon writes WWE. Nobody else. Is he on drugs? Did he? I mean, what?
I guess the part that is confusing is like he's like, oh, I don't know who Vince Russo. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know who you don't know who Vince.
Come on.
You don't know who Vince Russo is. You don't know. You think that Vince McMahon solely writes all of WWE. So when I came up with the idea for Cesaro to rip his clothes off and come out to an entrance like that, like, I guess Vince came up with that, not me. You know what I mean? Like, a writer didn't steal that from me. They just came up with that. Like,
so Matt Riddle, they won't book him because of weed use or him being pro marijuana. I mean, that
they won't book Matt Riddle because he's pro marijuana.
I guess Anthony said in the chat because of weed. So,
wow,
dude, Cody Rhodes. I mean, you know, I just want to say to all you guys in the chat who hearken this guy as your hero now or whatever, like, Vince Russo's got a bit of a point about these guys. Like, what the fuck kind of lame shit?
Listen, I mean, like, I get Cody has the right to say no. That's fine. It's his thing. It's his deal, and I understand that. But just some of the statements are a little really perplexed. Like, you don't know who he is. Like, come the fuck on.
Because he's being a shithead. That's what's annoying. And listen to the rest of this.
Really quick, though, before you start, Matt Riddle says WWE hasn't signed him yet due to his marijuana usage. So he's very outspoken about, you know, he made a recent appearance for OTT Wrestling, and he spoke about why he thinks he hasn't been signed for, you know, after everything with MMA and coming up, that he would be, you know, essentially a hot commodity. And he admits that it's got to be because of his pro-marijuana stance. And that's why they won't book him. That's insane.
That's bizarre. I mean, stop smoking weed, I guess, but, like, why does he have to not talk, like, whatever.
Take his accolades away or any of that. When his name got caught up a lot of modern issues he had with homophobia and things of that nature.
When does he, like, he has a lot of issues with homophobia? Like, what? I don't know what he's talking about here. Like, I know that we've been over this a million times. Vince Russo, you know, makes fun of the people that go to their shows and say, like, you know, it's weird that all these guys talk about having boners for the wrestlers and something is weird, bro. But it's like they're not talking about it like that. Like, it's a joke. But so Vince Russo is a little bit weird with that shit. I get it, but he's not a gay basher.
That's not getting heat. That's being an idiot. That's being naive. That's being ignorant. The wrestling world is open to everybody. And
Vince Russo never said the wrestling. I don't, you know, as much as Vince Russo and all them over there suck, you know, Vince Russo never said the wrestling world wasn't open to anybody.
His whole "I'm a real heel." Well, who's the babyface?
He's got a fucking transgender person working on his show.
It's beating you up. There isn't one. You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man. 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 You're doing that old carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man. I'm a boring fucking idiot, man. Dude, I can't believe Cody Rhodes sucks this much dick. So I needed to make
surprisingly, yeah,
that clear, and I tried to be as polite. I wasn't, but as polite as I could. That he's nowhere near our event, and that's just gonna stay that way. We don't want to turn off.
Man, Cody sounds like the young boss, like the boss's son who comes
assistant manager.
Yeah, comes in with too much power and like just acts all shitty, and you're like, why do you hate me, bro? Why do you hate me so much? I'm just trying to do my job here. And
my dad drives a Dodge Stratus. I don't need to take this shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, really weird. Really weird. God. So yeah, Enzo.
That's what he sounds like. He sounds like a, you know, perpetually whiny bitch there. Like, everybody has opinions, but to go that far, whatever.
Shock factor is out the window. What does that mean? Does that mean boring? Like, does that mean we're going to do the same 17 moves flipping all over the top rope? Because I got to be honest with you guys, like, a lot of the sometimes the NXT shows I enjoy better than the Ring of Honor and the New Japan shows. Because while you can book something, wow, so cool, Kenny Omega and Jericho, that's going to be amazing. Like, the names alone booked that. But after that, you know, you line up all these matches and they're awesome and they're better than WWE, but still, I think NXT, to me, has a funner, is more like what I'd like to see. And these guys are like shock factors out the window. Like, what is he talking about? Like, what does he mean by that? Like, boring? I don't know, dude. He seems like a shithead.
Yeah, No Death made a great comment, too, saying that Bullet Club certainly ballooned Cody's ego in his head. Dusty would never say any of these things.
Yeah, and
I can't help but agree, you know?
I've heard from all the wrestlers that they love Cody, and like he was great when I've seen him too, and like, but just like what? I want to almost pull him aside and be like, dude, are you like lame? Like, what do you mean by this? And why did he say that about Russo? Why didn't he just say, we've got our own thing going on right now. Tons of respect for what Russo did in the past, but that would be a circus that we don't want at the event at this point. So no,
Right.
we're gonna say no. But no, he had
Just
to be
a blanket
like
neutral statement.
But he had
Yeah.
to. He had
Even if
to,
you say we don't see eye to eye, and unfortunately we can't make things work, but I wish him the best.
But Cody had to get in his social justice warrior thing and be like, see what that was about trying to be like, we love gay people. Come see our show, gays. Like, we love you. Vince Russo doesn't. He's a homophobe. But like, we love
Just
you.
the way he said, like, come see our show, gays.
That's what it was. He goes, we're not gonna exclude a whole group of people. He was made sure to like be like, we won't be like that. Like, does he know that Vince Russo employs a transgender person? Like, does he know? Like, I mean,
No,
yeah.
Clearly he doesn't.
I mean, Cody, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, you're Cody Rhodes. I mean, he like, as far as this goes, he's not an idiot. He's a fucking great wrestler and everything. And I like Cody usually, but like, this is dangerous to me. This type of interview is dangerous. Just shitting on. And we've already been over this a million times. This is old news, by the way. But seeing that interview, it's just like, wow, what is wrong with him?
Yeah, it's surprising to hear. I didn't think he'd be that much of a hypocrite.
Just a full-on SJW. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's like he must want to murder Roseanne right now. I'm telling you that.
And speaking of craziness in wrestling, you have WWE and their lawyers defending the doctor. How do you say his Chris Amon?
Oh, Amon, yeah.
Yeah, I always say a man, but whatever.
Well, you would
Amon,
say a man.
Woman.
Hey, you know who else would say a man?
Footages.
That's who would say a man.
Yeah,
wait a minute. Here it is.
Back to back.
Footages.
Well, they were trying to basically say that the injuries sustained to Punk were from strictly the 2014 Royal Rumble. In the event, the doctor said that he was summoned to see Punk during the match. Punk said he was seeing zigzags and squiggly lines after taking the clothesline from Kofi. And at that point, he determined that Punk was concussed and needed to leave the match. Punk, however, made the call to stay in. And despite referees requesting he leave the ring, and producer Michael Hayes eventually sent Kane to the ring to eliminate him. And funny to think that after Kane eliminated Punk, Kane then chokeslammed him through a table. So much for being careful.
Yeah, bullshit.
But,
nobody believes that now.
Right, but they said all the damage came from that. Well, Punk brought out all of these text messages and emails to Dr. Amon. And from early November to mid-December, CM Punk continually complained about headaches, fatigue, all sorts of symptoms, texting and emailing the doctor over and over. December 2nd, he sent a text message that said, "My head is killing me. Why do I constantly have these headaches?" 2 days later, Punk texted Amon saying he wanted to go to a hospital. They advised against it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So cross-examination, a slew of emails and text messages were shown, which seemed to indicate Punk complained about other problems pertaining to his health.
Now,
nausea, diarrhea, days of vomiting,
wow.
headaches, and more. Yet he was still cleared for contact, and they never sent him for further evaluation.
I'm no lawyer, but the doctor is suing Punk. So what?
Right.
To me, what Punk is going to have to prove, all Punk has to prove, is that his statements that he made on the podcast and everywhere else are statements that he believed to be true. As long as he can say they either are true statements or he believed them to be true. As long as he can say that and prove that he believed them to be true or they are true or there's evidence that they could be true, then he will win. Punk will not be in trouble.
So far he's doing a bang-up job bringing in all this evidence.
Yeah,
too.
fine.
The only way is if Punk had zero evidence of this and other people testified the doctor was great and he couldn't come up with any accounts of these things happening, then, you know what I mean, then you'd be looking at Punk saying things like, well, CM Punk, you kept wrestling though. You stayed there and you kept wrestling after that. This didn't happen, that didn't happen. We don't have any email proof. We have any proof that there was ever a concern for you. And they would basically then it would become their word against his about whether or not he actually believes this or whether he said that to defame the doctor. And then there could be a case. But if you're telling me that there's email concern and clarification that they denied it, then his opinion that perhaps, the medical staff wasn't doing the right job would be valid. And that's, again, he doesn't have to prove that the medical staff is incompetent or anything. He just has to prove that he believed that they were and why.
Right.
Which is really weird, but that's really about it. There's a 30% chance the WWE doctors win this. And right now, that definitely, it doesn't look like they will.
Yeah, and even possibly, less likely than 30%. But
yeah, even less.
I can't attest to the wrestling aspects, but I personally had a staph infection, and I was hospitalized for over 90 days straight at one point, then had to go back into the hospital. I know how awful you feel, because your body's fighting a war with a severe infection, turning septic and, high fevers and all this. So when he had that staph infection in his back, that bulb that had to be, lanced and drained and whatnot, that was the big issue after he had the podcast. Remember, they showed the scar on his upper back and whatnot. That was where most of these issues and symptoms were stemming from, not the concussions and things of that nature. And giving him things like Z-Packs weren't even proper antibiotics for anything that needed to be treated. So no wonder why Punk left. When you really break it and boil it all down, get into his mindset. If I felt that shitty for that long, asking and admitting I need help, I don't feel right, fuck, I'd be done too.
Yeah.
Imagine you're that sick, you're in that much pain, you're vomiting, you're always headachy, and then you get a severe concussion at the Rumble, and you show up to work the next day, and then you're getting bitched at by Triple H and Vince. I would have told them to go fuck themselves too and left.
I mean, the other thing too is him leaving was kind of somewhat proof too. Basically saying, well,
he had enough, and then he actually went to the other doctor there for a second opinion, and they said, had I not seen you sooner, this could have killed you, which is the truth. He was turning septic at that point. So
I did laugh when they were saying like the reports from the court from the hearing that when they were playing the podcast, especially the parts where like Punk was talking about like saying fuck you to all the people who were like crashing the site, he was like giggling and laughing at the trial. Jesus
Christ.
Like, what a dick.
That's so funny. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing in the chat tonight? Want to let you know that I know that a lot of you guys are here now. It took a little while to get everybody in here. There is a new $4 donation tonight. There's a whole bunch of new donations down below, so read that in the description box. But if you want to donate tonight, you guys can use Super Chat down below, or you can go down to Twitch Alerts in the description box, Twitch Alerts, donate, and go there. But there is a new $4 donation, just in case you're interested in that. And you'll get me off. I'll tell you that. You guys will all get me off. Mellow Yellow's in the chat. We're going to take a phone call. His name is
Tony. What's up, Tony? You fuck.
Joe, what's up, my brother?
Oh, man, Tony.
I hope Punk
right
never goes back to WWE. They will bury the fuck out of him. But Jake, I make you so much money this week, but you still don't feed me. I'm starving, and also stop hitting me. One more hit, and I'm going back to Boston.
Get your ass back down to the basement, chain yourself up. The show will be over soon. I'll finish.
Why are you always beating up the sex slave? Joe's male sex slave. Why are you always beating him up, Jake?
I got a lot of rage.
Because he can.
Somebody's got to take it. Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I get the beating up thing, but why do you got to rape him? That's the weird thing.
Well, I told him to beat my dick like it owes him money, and he refused. So I showed him who's boss.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tony, what's up? Tony, how you doing? Footages.
Yo, got a question for you guys. Did Christian, Lance Storm, and Test ever get into a world of trouble for that Old Glory upside down stunt that they did back in 2002?
Oh my God, I don't know.
You mean the un-American shit with the upside down flag?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Not that I know of. I think
we'd have heard about it, I feel like, because I don't remember hearing about it.
Pritchard talked about it on his show before, about like how they were kind of uneasy about it, and they didn't really go all in with it. And that's what kind of killed the gimmick, which I thought was actually one of the better gimmicks they did back then. But no, I don't think there was anything. I don't remember any like legitimate heat back then. No.
Yo, though, I mean, back on this whole Roseanne thing, I mean, if they're going to cancel Roseanne because of a vile tweet she did on Twitter, why don't they just cancel The View because of all the hateful remarks and all the bullshit?
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole we're gonna talk about this big time tomorrow on Thursday Night Throwdown tomorrow night. So I hope you guys can join us at 10 p.m. right here on Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm gonna be talking about a lot about that, but it's weird, man. Like I'm no SJW, and I don't think everyone's a hypocrite, right? I think it comes down to math. Like if you want to try to do that, right? Like so, like Bill Maher put the orangutan photo up of Donald Trump. Well, Bill Maher's white, Donald Trump's white. He's making fun of him for looking like an orangutan. That's probably okay. It was also somewhat okay for people to, at least I think it was. A lot of people put up the Michelle Obama looking like a horse gif. That seemed to be okay too. I think. I wonder if Roseanne had called Michelle Obama a horse or whatever, it would have been all right. But I think it wouldn't have been. But the ape thing, I think it's because there's just a thing with formerly of white people saying stuff about black people looking like apes. So that it's a different maybe a situation, I guess. Wanda Sykes also in her stand-up said that we have an orangutan as our president now. So there's one you could look at. I don't know about the Bill Maher one because he's a white guy. Trump's a white guy. People tend to like if you're gay, you can make fun of gay people. If you're Jewish, you can make fun of Jewish people. For some reason, people say that. So Wanda Sykes making fun of Trump and looking like an orangutan. That you could probably bring up, like that's fucked up, I guess. But there's also no history of that slur happening. But is this now history of it? You know what I mean? That's what you could get at. Like, isn't it now, history of making fun of someone for looking like an animal? I think nobody should be in trouble. That's my opinion. I don't think anybody should be in trouble. I think I still can't believe what Roseanne did. Because there's a thing with apes and gorillas and stuff like that with black people and white people. So you kind of don't. I wouldn't want to make we've heard a couple of those jokes before. And I go, oh shit, because that's a real rough joke. You know what I mean? You can tell it, you can do it, and I don't think that the whole show should have been ended because of it. You know what I mean? I just thought, wow, that's a fucked up. I can't believe she tweeted that. But
if Roseanne grew a horse. Hey, if Roseanne grew a horse-sized dick, would she put it in Roman Reigns' mouth?
Yeah, it would fit. Well, no, it's too busy. Vince is already in there, so no, he can't fit in there. So, I don't think it's. I don't know, man. The Roseanne thing is so fucked up. Her tweet was fucked. I can't believe she tweeted that. So if somebody who am wildly open-minded and I don't want to call people something until they really act it, not just subtle jabs at things. I was even holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Now other people have compared people to the same Planet of the Apes girl, the girl from the movie, the female ape. I just don't know. You know what it is they MK Ultra'd her. They turned on that thing in her mind, or they poisoned her Ambien. So she sabotaged herself. You know what I mean? They're gonna because they were mad that the #1 rated show in the world was a show that had politics in it, and Roseanne was a Trump person. So maybe they were like, well, we need to kill her.
They went ahead and off that quick.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, it was.
Damn Ambien.
I don't think you can. I don't know that you can.
And especially with the company that makes and produces Ambien, they said, racism isn't a side effect. But if you look into all their facts and side effects, it clearly says abnormal thought and loss of inhibition.
Yep. And everybody, and by the way, and what Roseanne did, I think, was wrong. But
absolutely.
But Ambien, fuck you, Ambien. You're so full of shit. This is what we're talking about with virtue signaling. It's one of those things where before anybody can say anything, you jump on there and be like, we will allow gays. We will allow gays here on my show. And nobody else even knows that someone else said anything about gays. But I'm quickly jumping on there to say that. And then people start saying, yeah, hell yeah, Joe's a hell of a guy. And then all of a sudden I say, but you won't accept gays on your show, and that's horrible. And I would never do that. We're open-minded to everyone here in the Joe Cronin. And then everyone's like, wow, Joe's such a great guy and everything. And that other show, what assholes they are. And it's real, and then I just go,
yeah.
It's I just
chuckle.
It's called virtue signaling. That's what they're doing. That's what even Ambien is doing. Ambien's oh, don't blame us or whatever. And it's yeah,
wasn't
okay,
there a case about 8-10 years ago?
People kill themselves on your shit, you idiots.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a case 8-10 years ago where a man committed murder, and they went ahead and gave him a reduced sentence because of the Ambien influence.
There's already a parody out of Ambien commercial saying "warning may cause racism."
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it goes over. Dude, I can't wait though. I think she's on Joe Rogan's show Friday, so that's gonna be a fucking good time.
Yep.
I can't wait for that shit. Hey, fuck it. White people look like mayonnaise. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Remember we talked about that? I was trying to think of what the white insult was. Fucking mayonnaise, baby. Hit that white
Cracker.
button. Hit that white mayonnaise button and stick the thumb up my ass. How about that? We're almost at 100 likes. Come on, let's do it.
Bam.
Another tidbit of news here is that Seth Rollins admits The Undertaker should retire. I thought that was somewhat telling. He was on
Rollins?
Give Me Sports 60 Second Sunday, and this is where you have like lightning round questions. People submit questions. He was talking about pop culture and wrestling knowledge and, simple things about like how much he hated homework in school and stuff. And one important question didn't seem to catch Rollins off guard. They said he answered it easily. He was asked if The Undertaker should retire. He simply said yes.
Wow.
Surprising in a sense.
Not far off.
But not before I face him at WrestleMania next year.
Yeah. Retire next year. Maybe.
Well, that leads into what I was going to bring up with you guys and see how you feel about this. John Cena calls out complacency in the WWE locker room and says his WrestleMania 34 match should be an example to be set by. The quote here that he said,
"Because it was
be
horrible
happy with any role you have, even if it's getting your tail kicked in." He said that there's a message to any performer who is complaining about their spot creatively, that they have nothing going for them. This is an interview with Sports Illustrated. He said, "I've been first, I've been in the middle, I've been last. I just want to go out there and do something. My WrestleMania moment was to spend time in the crowd and not do well in a very short performance. But I loved it because I got the job done. I was able to reintroduce an old legend, and what's in it for me? I got to reintroduce a WWE icon. I had to stretch the suspension of disbelief to its breaking point to do it, but it was awesome." So I don't know. I don't exactly agree with him. He's telling you to, he's calling out complacency, but then he's telling you accept your role and know your lane, pretty much.
Well, I mean, it's one of these things where it's like you need to be able to know your role and be a soldier. Be a badass soldier and go at it. But don't complain everywhere else on social media, but behind the scenes fight. But the system is rigged at this point. It's not like it used to be. It used to be that you could bang it down a couple of doors and be like, "Give me this, give me that." But now you're told like, "Shut up and make sure you read the script 100% the way we wrote it." And the whole system is set up for failure. It doesn't matter anymore. There's no way anything is good. Yeah, John Cena. That worked for you back in the day to like know your role and then when you got an opportunity to kill it. That worked back in the day. It doesn't really work now because everybody going out there, it's already written for them. They've already been written for. There's no chance to get over because the script is already written and they have to go out there and do what it says to a T, and the script sucks. And it must be Vince McMahon's fault because according to Cody Rhodes, only Vince McMahon writes anything in WWE. Your frosted tip head fuck. I mean, only Vince McMahon writes anything. So those 30 writers they have, that's just fucking make-believe for some reason. You know what I mean? So Cody, you're right. And whatever Vince is telling them to do, they have to do it. So yay. And they have to go out there, and that's all they can do. And if they go off script even so much as punching a midget a couple extra times like Big Cass did, well, now you're in trouble. Big Cass got in trouble for that. Thought he would get more heat by punching the midget.
You're not only losing, but you're getting your ass beat.
Yeah, I'm going to punch the midget some more.
They expect him to get over, but we want you to get over the way we want you to get over.
Yeah.
With the scripts and all that. It's so ass backwards.
And yeah, Total Bella's ratings are down. Good. I hope they go down.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to tell you. And on top of all this, the next thing I was going to bring up is not only is Raw ratings falling and failing, but Total Bella's ratings are also dropping continuously.
Thank God.
A lot of that is due to the fact that people figured out that, oh, look at that. They faked the breakup.
Yeah.
That infuriates me, but...
Thank God.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully they'll send a signal to the back.
More thing, Jake, can I get AAO?
More the time.
It
has to be the time.
More thing, Jake, can I get an O? You want an orgasm?
He wants the big
O ring?
No, he wants an orgasm.
You got to wait for the right donation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's coming. I can see it's on there. I'm not kidding. It's actually coming up next.
I saw it.
Suck my footages.
That's so weird.
I'll drive Joe nuts and blow out his eardrums then.
Suck footages off.
I want more $4 donations. Why is everybody doing the $5 one?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god.
Nobody likes the $4 one? Fuck.
Okay. Oh my god, so fucking horny. Oh my god, so horny. Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, donation. Time. Put it in my round bum.
Oh, yeah.
One of my all-time fav donations, lol, having some financial probs so can't donate much for a while, so enjoy this one, lol. Love ya, Joe, Jake, and Connor, and all my freaks in the chat.
Shell, motherfucking Shell!
Oh, Shell, thank you very much. I'm sorry about
That's
that.
not good. You only funded the show.
ShiBUM.
Yeah, you funded the show. That's why you have a problem.
Do a 12 hours drive down south to Tennessee for a wedding, and that will make you racist. Wait, no, that's propo full when I had surgery 8 years ago. No, it's raw giving everyone AIDS. Now we could always blame Tomink. Hashtag fuck racism.
Tommy. Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Yo, Bad Omen, thanks for the $5, Bad Omen. Yeah, man, fuck racism. I don't like it. I'm not happy that Roseanne is canceled, but fuck racism anyway. I don't, who the fuck? Fuck Ambien, too, you idiots. Your shit makes...
morons.
Dude, people cut their dicks off because of Ambien.
I know, like P.S. Carnivore said, too, in the chat. Oh, well, people commit suicide on Ambien. They say, oh, it must have been an undocumented pre-existing condition. No, it's because your drug, if you stay awake or wake up in the time frame that you're supposed to be sleeping, it fucks with your psyche.
Timo, thanks very much for subbing to the channel. What's up, guys? Hit that sub button. Subscribe to here for Corrupted Podcast.
There we go. Looks like he's naked.
I love it.
We like it. We just don't like donations that don't speak. Lol, Cody is cool when I met him.
Oh. Hey, they speak now, Trey. I fixed it, baby. Yeah. What's up, Trey? Thank you, Trey. No, I was like, I made the donation. I figured people would like it, and they kept doing the $5 one. I was like, I figured they'd like it. But, no, I made it speak now. Yeah, now it's a fucking rave. Now it's a rave. Thank you, Trey.
Hope Cena doesn't have kids.
Oh my
Poor
God.
bastards will grow up without ever getting to see their dad.
Oh my God.
Not to mention Cena will have to create 1 million more house rules. Meanwhile, my favorite Wesla woman wines will prosper. Woman is the best woman, #1.
Oh, woman's the best woman.
Wow.
That's sweet of you. Trey.
Where's Dad? I don't know. Can't see him. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Trey and Dickie Nas and Bad Omen, thank you for the donations. And Shell. And Shell became a patron again. What's up, Shell? Thank you very much. Sorry you're going through shit. Haskell going through shit, too. I tweeted out his thing. Check that out on Twitter. I'll put the link up, too, later. So what else we got? What the fuck? I lost my goddamn notes.
I got a few little... It's all small stories, but the Iiconics are selling a lot more merch than expected.
What?
Yeah, they're one of the top sellers currently, which is extremely surprising. But a couple weeks ago, the Iiconics had a shirt added to WWE.com's shop, and source told Wrestling News Co. that it has been selling more than anybody expected. So they're planning on pushing them to the moon and back. They have big plans for the duo.
Wrestling Hobo, that's why the donation is $4, you dumb fuck. He's like, the other Ryback donation is better. Yeah, no shit. The other Ryback donation is $40. That's why it's better. What should I make the better one $4? Did you miss fucking business school, Hobo? Or whatever. Fucking yeah, let's make the $4 one the best one, make the $40 one suck. That will get people to use
supply and demand.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Hobo?
It's a simple shirt too. It's all in black. It just has, their blue and pink Billy and Peyton on the back, and on the front it says the Iiconics. But apparently it's one of the top sellers.
Some of the t-shirts design are fucking lazy lately. I don't know if you guys seen like the last slew of them.
This one's not bad, but a lot of them I noticed on the site have been very just lackluster and lazy. Like you said, they just...
I've seen people say like I can do a better job on paint.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they look like mine.
Apparently the plan is to turn them in the next version of Lay Cool, or an updated version of that duo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like them. I'm just surprised their merch sales are so hot. I feel like they've been barely featured.
I don't think they are hot.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the thing is I don't think the other merch is hot. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe no one shit is selling. And
when theirs starts to, it just seems like it's a big deal.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, like it's crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, if you put out 10 shirts and all 10 sell, I mean, that's technically a sellout.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's only 10 of them.
That's exactly
true.
what I'm getting at. Like that.
Simple
Seriously,
math,
like
yeah.
it might not be it. It might be it. That might be the answer. It's like everybody else is selling, like a couple shirts a week, and then they come out, maybe like 50 girls buy them, so they're like, oh wow. Like,
like you said, they haven't really been featured prominently at all. The past 2-3 weeks. So
yeah,
they've not even been on the show, from what I can recall, for 2 weeks. So
there is one shirt I thought was good. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find my affiliate link because there's one shirt that I thought was good. So
yeah, every now and again you'll get one that's like, oh, that's cool, gonna have that. And Kurt Angle on Instagram teasing everybody. He said he showed a picture of him with Seth Rollins. He said the very best of the best, from the past to the present. Who wants to see this match happen? Hashtag it's true. Hashtag
I would have 10 years ago.
Angle.
Wait, who does he want to see have what?
Seth Rollins. Him and Seth have a selfie picture up on Kurt's Instagram.
Oh.
And he says, who wants to see this match happen? So everybody's been going nuts on Instagram and Twitter, having fantasy booking with these two. I don't see it happening. I think it was just him trying to put, Rollins over, saying, from the best of the past to the best of the present. It was just a compliment, self-serving one too, with his ego in there, but
right.
Is it just me, and maybe this is a bold statement, I feel like Seth's becoming the Sean of our generation.
Yeah.
Or this generation.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny you say that because 3-4 years ago we used to argue about who the best fucking crack me up.
Here is another $1 donation for Ya Joe.
Oh, hey Renegade, what's up, Renegade? Thank you for the $4, Renegade. How you been, brother? I don't know why that fucking kills me. I don't know why, but it does. Thank you, Renegade. Yeah, I used to say that I like Seth the best because I thought he reminded me kind of Shawn Michaels, like a little bit, just the way, whatever. And I don't think he's not quite there. Like him and AJ have a little bit of a different style, but it does. They both kind of remind you of Shawn in a way. But yeah, he really is. And you know something? I gotta say something else. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. There's still a Hardy Boys plaque I think that you can get. I'm trying to go take a look at it. Oh no, it's not available anymore. But if you guys use this code that I put in the chat, I don't know if it's going to take you there. There's a new Hardy Wyatt shirt that's really good. I don't know if that link's going to work. That
one wasn't bad. What I was going to say to you guys is when I was looking through the shop, they added recently the Elite Series replica titles. I put it in the Skype chat. The belt is $2,000. Like originally, you had the replicas that were $450, $400, and they were essentially the belts that they carried around with them.
There's one
minus a few gems at some point. These new ones, their Elite Series WWE replica titles, are $2,000. I can't fathom how they get away with charging that. Like, what on it could be?
They blow you first before you get them? Jesus.
But there's 383 cubic zirconia diamonds. So they're fake. It's not like they're real diamonds on there. It even says featuring 383 hand-placed cubic zirconia diamonds. So because it's cubic zirconia, it's not worth a damn. What, because they're hand-placed? So they had some kid in a sweatshop hand-placed diamonds on a title belt, and that makes it worth an extra $1,000?
Yeah, he jacked off on it.
You can get the custom side plates on the $400 belt, and I wouldn't even spend $400. It's telling, but I don't see how they get away. Funny enough, sorry, there are no reviews yet. I wonder why. But why would they go ahead and I mean, someone must have bought it, but I just don't understand what makes it cost that much. The $400 ones I can understand. Oh, the gems, the gold and the trim with the leather. Okay, but to raise the price to $2,000 just baffles me.
That's a really weird amount.
That's nuts.
Like it really is.
I want to see a side-by-side comparison. Like, I want to see what exactly you're paying the extra, like $1,600 for.
Yeah, that's what I just can't fathom. I can't wrap my head around it. It makes no damn sense.
That's so weird.
Also, Trish Stratus was talking about her return for the Women's Royal Rumble that happened. She said she got word December 26th, so about a month ahead of time. She called a friend of hers who had a ring, and she said she wanted to make sure she could still, wrestle before she agreed to, go back for the return. And she also said that she's thinking about returning at some point. So she opened up about, possibly coming back again.
Really?
And said she'd be open for the possibility. So that's kind of interesting.
Trish Stratus?
I wouldn't mind seeing her make another return at some point.
In like
Not
match?
a run, but I wouldn't mind seeing her in a match, one-off. I wouldn't want to see her for a run for the title or anything like that, but it'd be cool to see her back again for like a one-on-one match.
That would be kind of cool, yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Just have it, at a SummerSlam or Mania, and that I'd be okay with. Think about it. If they did it right, if, you had Trish Stratus versus Ronda Rousey, that'd be good. Could be.
Feed her to Ronda?
Yeah, Ronda could beat her.
Oh, yeah.
Rah 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 R-A-R-A-R-A-H-H. This shit is loud and catchy, lol.
Yeah, it's like
we
you want
now need a FAMI donation, the real NC 2010. Rupert Murdoch's logic. Your product is embarrassing. Still going to give you $260 million though. # $billion flop.
But he didn't say that, No Death. I made a video on Joe. No Death, thanks for the $4 donation. I made a video about this. Rupert wasn't saying that the WWE's product was lame, or that that it wasn't good. He was trying to say that USA Network says it's not good, so that's why WWE should come to their, to their channel and stuff like that. He was saying it against, saying that they don't respect the WWE product. So it's kind of weird. Like it's not what everybody thinks, which is unfortunate.
They just wanted to, incentivize that they're gonna, advertise them properly.
Right.
They made it sound like USA was ashamed of them.
While they're polishing Vince's knob.
Right.
Pretty much. Also, we were right. Jason Jordan was backstage at Raw. He was supposed to return on Raw and have a program started with Seth Rollins. He was supposed to run in and interfere in the match that he had with Jinder, but apparently it got scrapped moments before the match started. And he's been backstage for 2 Raws in a row now, and can make his re-debut at any point in time. He can return, but we'll see.
Remember, Jake pimping ain't easy.
Renegade Joe Compton. Renegade, thank you very much for the $4. Fuck you, wrestling hobo. See, it's awesome donation. It's only a $4 donation, bro.
I tell Joe Sex Slave that all the time. Pimping ain't easy. Now get back downstairs.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, it's a party.
Had to try this bit on the next shirt. It should be the Iiconics eating each other's box that.
Oh my God!
Will sell.
We're going to eat each other's pussies out, everyone. You're gonna love this t-shirt. It's me gobbling her fucking munchbox. It's me gobbling her lunchbox, everyone.
That box is iconic. We should scissor.
Of course, we're doing
Scissor Me Timbers. That's iconic.
Aren't they Australian though? Like this sounds. I think I was doing British accent.
Page, but it worked.
Yeah, my bad.
Page here.
I can't do accents for shit.
Page queer. Yeah, I can't do it either. Not always. Sometimes. Sometimes it's abysmal though.
This Deadspin article is pretty amusing. That was shared to us on Twitter before. It says Fox landed WWE by promising them everything.
Now it's fire.
Fuck it, I had to do it too. Lol. Hey, sexy fuckers in the chat.
Oh shit! What's up, Shell?
Shell chiming in now.
Oh my god, that's how good it. That's how good it is. See, even Shell, she's just having financial problems, and she still was like, "Here's $4."
To hear a dubstep screaming Ryback.
Dude, you're gonna hear that like, oh, I should make a whole song out of that. Like, I will, like, just I don't know.
You're gonna hear that a lot on Monetize This. I'm just warning you. I'm gonna drop a bunch of floors.
Yeah, I might have to make that $45 for Monetize This, because that will get out of control on Monetize This. That will be like be fucking insane.
I just keep it for out of nowhere. Every time you guys try to talk,
I honestly think I am gonna do that. I think I'm gonna keep it for out of nowhere. It'll be our special out of nowhere only donation or whatever.
Jake, we're moving on up.
Or
that's right. We got our own.
Or like when things are like really bad, you know what I mean? Like when I need to turn something on, like we'll go with that. I don't know. It'll be something like that. What were you saying? Were you saying something? I think. And
I was just laughing because Deadspin put out an article saying Fox landed WWE by promising them everything they ever wanted. You know, and it's the truth. They did. They rolled out the red carpet, throwing out these little digs about USA and. We're going to advertise you everywhere. We have that 12 to 19-year-old pimply-faced, mean-spirited males audience. That was the direct quote.
So, I want to show you this.
They actually called their 12 to 19-year-old pimply-faced, mean-spirited males.
Who said that?
You know, that's what was quoted from Fox, saying we have that audience.
Oh.
The 12 to 19-year-old pimply-faced, mean-spirited males that you desire.
Oh, wow. Well, their show isn't mean-spirited. Those people are going to make fun of WWE.
No. They're just saying that, they have the demographic that WWE wants the most.
But they don't. But WWE doesn't know this. But WWE, you don't want that audience. That audience is that audience is gonna look at the stuff on Tuesdays and be like, they're gonna be like, this is gay, and they're gonna turn the channel. Mean-spirited young kids, they're gonna be like, this is stupid. They're gonna be like, this is dumb. They're not gonna watch this. So I think that's dumb. By the way, here's the new T-shirt, the Matt Hardy one, in case people are wondering.
Oh yeah,
what the hell?
It's crazy enough to work.
It might work, yeah, maybe. Deleters of Worlds.
I mean, it's better than the Neville Tombstone T-shirt.
I think it's good. I think this is one I was saying. Like, I think this one should do well. I think. Isn't this one's pretty good?
Yeah, it's just with both their faces smiling. It's like,
dude,
yeah, it's
unsettling enough.
I want it. It's weird. It's weird. Like, I hate them. Like, I don't even like the group now. I don't like Matt Hardy anymore. I don't like what they're doing. But I want it. Like, so I think it's a good shirt. I think this is one of their better shirts in a while. It says Hardy and Wyatt on the back with the yin and the yang, which is kind of the theme of the T-shirt and the me as well. And by the way, let me tie it in with a plug here. If you guys want to support the show, I've got the link for you to go buy that T-shirt. So go ahead and copy it if you want to get that T-shirt. It's in the chat. It's in the comments. I think it's pretty good. I just don't think that I don't like them. I would buy that T-shirt, but I don't like them. And I'm spamming the link in the chat right now. Use that. Go to WWE.com. Use that link on the shop, and I get 15% of every sale. So go for it. I spam the fuck out of it in the chat. Happy now. Oh, yeah!
Speaking of spamming. The eyebrow in the corner.
I kinda feel bad that this donation cracks me up, but it reminds me of the retarded kid in my school back in high school. Oh well, fuck it. # all caps.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know why it kills me. The part at the end where it's like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh my god!
Shell did it, so why not? Join the party. Let's new favorite donation.
Everybody's got to join in.
Sorry, Kent's $1 donation, but this LMAO hashtag Ryback is more over than he ever was in WWE.
Oh my god. Awandi. Thank you, Awandi. What's up to Awandi all the way in Abu Dhabi? Awandi. Thanks, Awandi. We're going to open up the phone lines. Anybody wants to call? 339-226-6610. This is episode, I think, 104. Yeah, 104 of Outta Nowhere. And beg for your life, Sami Zayn. The ratings were the second worst of all time. Second worst of all time.
Before Ryback chimes back in, I want to know how you two feel about this. Dave Meltzer, he always makes these obvious yet simple yet outlandish predictions. Like he always said, Enzo and Big Cass were, they're going to debut. They're going to, they're coming soon. Like we made a joke about that forever.
Yeah. He just takes
obvious said about Jason Jordan.
He takes obvious things that are going to happen and he pretends like he got information about it being news.
Yeah, and then he goes ahead and he's touting now, and Meltzer is releasing a huge spoiler for Money in the Bank. Huge spoiler.
Oh.
And he said that Ronda Rousey is going to win. But what's his reasoning? Oh, he believes that since they had the segment on Monday showing that the armbar, can't stop Nia, that now Rousey's definitely going to beat her with an armbar in the segment.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have any info. He doesn't have any proof. He's just going by assumption. But it's a huge spoiler. He's turning into Seanzviews. Feels like
it really does.
It really is.
The brash Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, I mean, he goes, I don't see it being 30 seconds. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that, but the match has potential to be a disaster if it goes too long.
Right.
Okay, but that's not a spoiler. This is your opinion.
Yeah.
But all of his articles and, the podcasts that he put, he's like, I've got these huge news tidbits. And all you did was watch the show, and you're basically regurgitating half of a thought that you heard from someone else.
I feel like Meltzer's credibility is going slowly down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, some things you got to respect the guy on. He's been I don't want to say a pinnacle, but he's been certainly a foundational pillar of the wrestling community for many years, but decades. But yeah, his credibility is going south quick.
It does seem like it's going away, but he always kind of does that. Like he's got one bit of good info, and then he gives out two other things that we all could have guessed anyway, and then he gets a couple things wrong. It's weird. 712, you're on the phone. What's up?
What's up, Joe? It's the Caveman here. How you doing?
The Caveman. What's up, Caveman?
Not much. I didn't know if you saw my super chat, but Roseanne got renewed by Fox.
Wait a minute. Is that breaking news?
Wait, what?
I saw it on Facebook today.
What the fuck?
Hold
I mean,
on.
I heard that it was. I heard that it was possible, but I said no way they're gonna touch that fucking show.
Well, they touched Last Man, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, but Tim Allen didn't tweet out that a black woman looks like an ape.
Well, it's true, he didn't. But I'm shocked on that too.
I really don't think, because even the cast, like people in the cast are like, I'm not coming back. Like Wanda Sykes is gone as the writer. Like other people are upset.
Her statements, blah blah blah.
Omega Dread says, I'm going to be in Sandshrew and Heat. Shout out. What? Oh God. In the JCS, rah, 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 rah. Omega Dreads, what's up? Thank you, man. And sorry I missed your super chat.
That was fine.
You gotta find it. I missed anybody else's? We'll have to find out. Thank you, man, though. No, I don't know. I haven't looked that up. I'm not really sure. Jake could probably have to tell us. I know that there was obviously people like, Fox will pick it up. But it's different. Like, Tim Allen's show was taken off for what, like, we don't know why. Like, it seemingly didn't make sense that Tim Allen's show was ended. But remember, Disney owns ABC, so...
Well, true. So Disney's a bunch of pussies, by the way, anyways. They're already running Star Wars at the point.
Right. So I mean, like, dude, you can see the agenda. Like, so there was no question that this show was done when Roseanne tweeted this out, because even someone like Tim Allen, for him just to come out and say, "Oh, you know, yeah, I'm a right wing. I support Trump and whatever," you know. Even for him to come out and say that, they took his show off the air with amazing ratings. Guys, like, I can't stress this enough. It's not a conspiracy. It's not da-da-da. It's all factual out there. You can be whatever you want to be and believe whatever you want to believe. I used to be a liberal. I used to be a left-wing person. I'm not anymore. And dude, listen, Star Trek Discovery comes out, and even if you don't like Star Trek Discovery is filled with political propaganda. Then the Orville gets launched, because the Orville is more along the lines of old Star Trek, right? Yeah, the Orville's great, by the way. Like, it's so good. It's
agreed on that one.
But the agenda is clear in Discovery, where in the Orville it's not really so much clear. It just seems like a regular nice show where lots of different topics get talked about and discussed. But here's the thing that gets me. On the Rotten Tomatoes, they were the critics, the professional critics, otherwise the Hollywood writers and Hollywood insiders, said Star Trek was amazing and just epic and like 9 out of 10. And they said the Orville was a piece of shit. Dude, the audience said they loved the Orville, but the writers in Hollywood, the Disney people, all said the Orville was a piece of shit. But they said Star Trek was great. And many of the Star Trek fans are mad and they don't like it. And many of them are watching the Orville instead. So it's just like, dude, the agenda is clear. If you come out and say that you're a right wing or you're conservative, you are fucked. Yep. So like, for Roseanne to come out and be like, call someone a fucking ape, or what it looked like, you look like an ape from a movie, like, it was like, oh, this is over. Because think about it, the #1 rated show in the world and everything. Now, guys on CNN and stuff like that, they're talking about what a great statement this is. They won't tolerate it, even though it made so much money. They have spent so much money on their agenda, agenda. That's why there's people that are surprised, like, wow, I'm surprised that even though she said that, they pulled the season. This was going to make them unbelievable amounts of money. And the reason is, well, they've spent money to silence people, so they don't mind giving up money to do the same thing, despite the cast. But, I mean, what she tweeted was fucked up, so you're done. So I can't believe that Fox would pick that up, though. Even Fox. Like,
I know. Yeah.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will, but I can't. They all have to now. All of them have to stay away from Roseanne, so they can't do it. If they go to Fox now they're all gonna.
It's not gonna be going to Fox. That seems to be pretty fake.
Yeah,
on Facebook.
I just sent a link out in the chat.
Probably might have been fake news. It might have been.
It probably was.
I don't even know what.
It's hard to keep up. There's so much of it. Yeah, Blake was letting me know too. And
I wouldn't be surprised if Roseanne called every cast member and said, "Stay the fuck away from me." Like, tell people that you hate me. Like, whatever you got to do. Because if you're Roseanne, you feel bad for everybody else. So you'd want them to be like, just denounce me and we're not, stay away from me. Because she doesn't want to hurt their careers and they can't go near her. Like the young girl from Shameless, she was like, right away, she's like, I'm off that show. Fuck that. So that was before anything else. She was right away, I'm off that show. Because, and she still got shit on. I was reading the black people's comments under her, the little white girl from fucking Shameless, not the black girl who's the whatever. She was like, I'm done, I'm out. And like black people were calling her a bitch racist because she knew what she was doing when she signed onto the show anyway. You knew you were working on Roseanne's show. Now all of a sudden you don't like her, but you were probably racist too and stuff. And it was like, and she's trying to like get away from it, and she still got shit on. That tells you how bad things are and how dumb as fuck this country is.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know.
Some of these people, a lot of these left-wing people believe like they don't know how good they have it here. But they don't know how bad it is over in Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. My father served in the country for 25 years, and he's seen shit like this happen. And he's sick of this country going down the shithole.
Well, it's really all bad, dude. I mean, like, and I'm not trying to pick on just the left. I mean, the right is fucked too, dude.
No, I know. A lot of people are crazy these days.
A lot of what happens is a lot of the right they want to like sort of they want to become rich. They want to give you freedom in exchange to make themselves more rich. And the left wants government to take over so that they can make themselves more rich from the companies that pay them for whatever. So both structures are set up to take money and keep us all fighting with each other. So the whole thing's a goddamn mess. So I don't know, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. Call tomorrow night at 10 p.m. We'll talk a bunch of, I don't know, fucking politics. We'll talk about Roseanne's pussy. If you want to talk about Roseanne, let's talk about Roseanne's pussy tomorrow. Who wants to do that?
Roast beef.
Meat curtains.
Yeah, you could cut that thing off and feed a family. Oh my god, that sounds so fucking terrible.
Does it come with the au jus sauce?
Oh, I just put ponzu sauce with Japanese, dude. Every time we got sushi, it came with this like sauce that was amazing. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I finally looked up how to make beef tataki, and then I found out it was a ponzu sauce, which is like a lemony teriyaki like sauce, and if you put it on steak, it's fucking amazing. I suggest everybody, if you're gonna eat steak tomorrow or one day, grab some
Roseanne's box
or Roseanne's pussy meat. Grab ponzu sauce. It is
delicious,
fucking believable. All right, take us back.
Delicious.
Take us back to wrestling now before everybody shoots themselves in the chat.
All right,
because fuck politics. Fuck Roseanne's pussy
tonight.
I did.
I did not. No,
you did not. Well, I mean, we're leading into everything that's going to happen in Chicago. Nikki Cross certainly made quite an impact tonight. And we had some more matches announced. I don't know if you want to be told what they are. I mean, it's not anything you didn't see coming, but less of a spoiler. It's just that Velveteen Dream and Ricochet, they basically made their match final.
Dude,
so now they'll be going one-on-one.
I'm sorry. Fucking wrestling hobos in the chat under his new name because I blocked him because he said he was going to come kick my head in and all this stuff and just writes all this fucked up shit in the chat. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Everything you say, you're mad about everything. Well, like, what do you think? Like, why do you keep writing that stuff? So he comes in, he apparently made a new channel name. His channel is
Backup Channel.
Wrestling Hobo Backup Channel, brah.
The worst name you can come up with if you're going to come back in the chat.
All right, let's see if you suck on this one now.
He's coming at you hard with fuck the Bruins.
Yeah? They fucking went further than your team, you fuck. I know you're in Canada.
That's what I would have come into.
I know you're in Canada, you fuck, so your team didn't make it either, you fuck. Just like you didn't make it out of the womb for the first 7 hours. That's why your head got smashed together from your fucking mother's steel pussy. Smash your brain cells into each other, and you got a 94 on the IQ test, you stupid fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Don't make fun of me and my helmet.
Dude was fucking going crazy in the chat. I go, fine, why are you here? Shit on everything I say. What? I mean, everything. Shit's on everything.
Yeah, the flip that he did to the ramp to get into Velveteen's face, Ricochet, just went ahead and basically suicide dived or dove over the top rope. Did a nice little full flip. Yeah, but he goes ahead and adds a little extra flair to it. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
You don't. I like the tweet they put out. They're like, oh, Ricochet doesn't walk to Velveteen, he flies. So that match is going to be unbelievable. Fantastic. And then we found out that Lars is going to be the one to challenge Aleister Black. And also, we know that Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch are going to be taking on O'Reilly and Roderick. So that'll be for the tag titles.
Well, it should be pretty
already
good.
It's a fucking stacked card.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the.
And then Nikki Cross and Shayna will be going at it for the women's title, which is currently in the hands of Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross
must have been excited to watch that, Matt.
Yeah, you gotta love Nikki Cross. Like
boobies.
Like you want to talk about a psycho. Nikki Cross does that character better than what Dean Ambrose should be doing.
Yeah, she definitely serves justice to Psychosis.
And I've been saying it for weeks. Nikki Cross is there to put Shayna Baszler over, so then after that she can go with Sanity to SmackDown.
Yeah, because what other unfinished business could she have besides that?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing else. And like I said, Baszler will do Kairi Sane in Brooklyn, and that's where you bring in Shirai for that. But how you guys feel about Lars Sullivan getting the? Black has to have some type of opponent for Chicago.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else he would face. So
because I said it, like I think I said it last night, that I would do Ciampa and Black in Brooklyn and do an injury angle with Gargano. That way he can be off the show, and then you go to War Games 2 with Gargano and Ciampa, and that's when you do the 3 stages of hell match for the title. Yeah,
that would be next level. I mean, we know they're going to have their street fight, and it's got strong stipulations put behind it. We also saw Candice LeRae, chime in. She said, luckily I'm okay after what happened last week, but this has gone on far enough. I don't support this street fight. I'm done watching my husband turn into everything he despises, so she won't be in this corner. That's interesting to,
what the fuck did you
take note of as well. Blake had sent me this, but I had seen this about a week ago, and I wanted to bring it up, and I forgot about it on last episode. But
I think
this is from Revolution X, and James Idol Martinez purposely set himself on fire to go and dive onto other wrestlers, but he misses and then runs to the back on fire. When he comes back out, you can see the burns all over his back.
Oh my god.
It's fucking ridiculous.
But then the best part is we couldn't see it, and then Joe, you just hear the chants of "Holy shit!" Oh my god!
It's so bad. And then he just runs to the back, but then he comes back out.
Pointless.
He really ran to the back. He just left.
Yeah, he's fucking gone. But he comes back a little bit later, and you see the burns on his back. Ever so slight. I mean, the camera's not the best quality, but
oh my God.
And the crowd is chanting "Idol, Idol, Idol." It's like, what the fuck did you do that for? You light yourself on fire to dive into them?
That's unbelievable.
Speaking of Fox, right? Did you hear? Apparently, there's a rumor going around that not only will they air SmackDown, but they will also air NXT.
Yeah, we were talking about that before.
That earlier,
possibly air NXT.
If that's true, that's actually great for NXT because that gives them more exposure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, more people, because it's probably only 200,000 watching them now, I feel like.
You got it on the network now, but if you put it on national television and then you put like what they're doing with Gargano and Ciampa, my God, people are going to be invested with that. I mean, we already are, but still.
You still might only get like 800,000, maybe 1 million, but if you can get 800,000 watching, that's still, it's got to be more. It's
better than nothing, essentially. Yeah, they'll get some money from the subscriber count, but I think that all correlates to pay-per-views, shows, those types of specials and stuff.
I was meaning to ask you. So what do you think about Tony Storm and Io Shirai coming into the WWE?
They'll be great.
Some good stuff.
They'll be great in NXT.
If you've seen, I want you guys to look up Io Shirai versus Kairi Sane from Stardom. Those are some classic matches right there.
Wasn't she the girl, the Japanese girl, the one that Jazzy Gabbert was talking about one time on the show? I don't remember if that was her, but
Shirai was supposed to be in the Mae Young Classic last year, but because of I guess either her neck injury or whatever she had, wasn't able to actually be in the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you'll see that probably in August. It seems like.
Yeah, I think that I said, I think I said this on Twitter. I would have Kairi Sane win the title in Brooklyn, and then I would introduce Shirai as a heel, and then you do her and Shirai for takeover War Games 2 for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, okay.
And then there's your best women's match of 2018 for WWE right there.
Well, hey, we got Wrestling Hobo. Look, I unbanned you. Are you gonna stop being mean to me now? You fuck. The fuck. I banned him like 7 times. Like, you've been here for like 6 years. I banned you probably 7 times. This is nothing new. Hobo. Let's go to the phone. I love you, Hobo, but what the fuck, bro? You gonna bash my head in because you said you said my $4 donation sucks, and like, of course I don't think it sucks. I don't think it's as good as the $40 one, but there's a $40 one for a reason. But anyway,
hey, tell him to take an Ambien and chill out, okay?
Take an Ambien, then call someone an ape. 513, what's up?
What's up, Joe, man? It's Chris Lawrence 420, guys. What's up, Connor? What's up, Jake?
What's up, Chris?
Smoke it. What's up, Chris?
Yeah. Hey, I actually had a question. There's been rumors going around that possibly Big E will be the winner of the Money in the Bank. Now, if he does win, do you think that they're going to break them up, or do you think they're going to keep them as the New Day?
I think that would be the beginning of the breakup, if they go that route.
Yeah, if they were to go that way, I would assume that would be what causes the breakup as well. But from what I've heard, it's supposed to be Samoa Joe.
Do you guys see him as a, main event type of player for SmackDown?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know.
Not currently, but he could be. He absolutely could be. He just needs to have a bit of a reinvention. He needs to revive some of his NXT style character. The 5-count gimmick that he had. He needs to go back to that. He needs to be less about flinging pancakes and gyrating his hips.
And bring back out the chalk.
Right.
Hey, it worked.
But I could also see them being like, hey, fuck it, we want to push Kofi again in single. Because Kofi is always good at singles, so it could be Big E and Xavier as a tag team. It could be Kofi and Xavier as a tag team. It could be split them all up and have all singles. I don't know. It could be. Right now, I don't think so. I really don't see it happening still for at least another year, which is weird to say. But I know that people say, their merch does well.
Well, if they don't have that, then who would you think that, like, because I'm sitting there thinking about maybe having Lesnar, like someone actually beating Lesnar and cashing in on Lesnar. Like, who else? Right now I don't even see anybody besides, who would you say, like Smiley Finn? And I don't even, honestly, you want to see Smiley Finn do it.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
Braun Strowman. There you go.
I don't think anybody from New Day is going to beat Brock Lesnar, if that's what you're saying.
Well,
no. I know they're on different brands and stuff.
Well, if anybody from New Day wins, they can't cash in on Brock Lesnar because they would have to take it back to their brand.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I think if they did go with Big E all the way, in my opinion, I think it'd be kind of dumb to break them up or anything like that because of all the the merchandise sales and stuff like that, and all they can be is the talk for him. He can get a little bit more serious, and they can still do the pancake thing, but he can also be, hey guys, when it comes to fighting for the title or whatever, I want this. And then after he gets it, maybe have that little bit of a heel turn where he beats the shit out of Xavier Woods and sends him back to his up down down channel.
Right. Fucking Haskell's going off on Twitter, like telling people where to go for their news. No, I think so. So I don't know. Like, so you think that when do you think that's going to happen? Like, right afterwards?
I think that, in my opinion, I would love to see them after he wins the case to still be kind of like his hype man for a while until he wins it, and then when he wins it, that's when he can come out and just say, like, when they do the oh hey, maybe I'll hold the title today, and then you can hold the title, and then he can turn around and say no. We did that for the tag team champions. This is a world title. This is totally different. I ain't gonna fucking put up with this shit.
You can just beat them up.
And then as soon as
yeah, you can beat them up.
Pancakes and stuff, they can kind of get to them. And then have them fucking power lift everybody and fucking throw them and spear all of them, or whatever they want to do with it.
And the other thing too is, like, people are like, oh, the merchandise is doing well still, so they're not gonna. But they don't care. The Shields, right? The Shields merchandise was on fire, and they broke them up, so they don't care.
Yeah, and the price, and the thing of pancakes will go down, Have you seen any, I haven't seen any goddamn thing on there where they're actually selling the pancakes. Have you?
No.
Is that on WWE Shop where they're actually like a pancake mix or something? Or
no.
I sit there and think about that. I'm like, are they selling pancakes? They're not selling anything. Or at least the thing that you can make to stamp into your pancakes to make it.
What they should do is they should say, want to buy some pancakes like the New Day? Check out whatever pancakes, and then hook an Amazon affiliate link to Amazon where you can buy the pancakes and just make a bunch of money on the affiliate stuff. Why not do that? Fuck it.
Or you could just buy pancakes from the store.
Yeah, you could do that.
Say if we can't get goddamn ice cream, can we at least get pancakes? Jeez.
I'm still upset about that.
Dude, remember how
my ice cream bars.
I can't believe we have cereal. So 513, thanks for the call, man. I don't think
especially when it used to be an empty box with just a freaking
T-shirt
inside. Yeah, the fact that they actually made a cereal shocked me then.
We're already lucky.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Oh my God. Jake was nice enough to leave me a computer in my cage. I guess he said since I can't behave, he won't let me out my cage anymore. He said only way I'm going to make him money is being a camper, but he doesn't know I stole his credit card.
Oh, that's okay. You can take my credit card because that's right. There's nothing left. That is to the limit. Swipe away.
Sounds like Bailey's barking noise.
Legend has it Lincoln emancipated the slaves after a 3-day Ambien binge, so give Rosie a break. That shit, cray.
Oh man. Hey, John Wilkes Booty. John Wilkes Booty. John Wilkes Booty. Hey, we got a couple more of these.
You just ruined roast beef sandwiches for me.
You still love roast beef.
Imagine Abel Salas Jr. Abel Salas, long-time listener. Abel's been here forever. Abel, what's up, Abel? Thank you for the
Joe. Let's do it one more time.
One more time.
I had to donate this one more time, but what if they're waiting for Ambrose to come back to?
Yeah.
Put him as leader of Sanity. I know he's on Raw, but they say it was a trade to move Ambrose
Man,
to SmackDown.
That'd be so weird though. Broken Lion, what's up, Broken Lion? But why would they? But what do they do with Eric Young then? It's just like Eric. Oh yeah, Eric.
I'm the leader.
Oh my God.
Where he comes out to this.
Oh fuck IT once more. Sounds like CRYBACK is saying rah 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 as he is taking IT in his ass the faggot.
Love you, Shell.
Oh my God. That's great. Shell, what's up? Shell, thank you. Thank you, Shell.
He's definitely taking his ass. First, I said that was his face when he heard CM Punk's fucking podcast, you know, but that's definitely some anal.
Dude, that sounds like what Steven Tyler's going to sound like singing Aerosmith when he's 95.
Singing from the grave.
God.
Yeah, he's going to be just... That will be Steven Tyler's voice.
I tried to be as polite. I wasn't, but as polite as I could. That he's nowhere near our event, and that's just gonna stay that way. We don't want to turn off a whole community. That's just it's. I couldn't see myself doing that. Also, the Bucks didn't even know he was announced. I handled that. So no, I'm not doing his podcast. I mean no disrespect, but that's.
It's like, so, yeah.
Wait, so how the hell did he get announced?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what he was talking about. He's probably just making shit up at this point, the virtue signal.
Any of that, when his name got caught up a lot of, the wrestling world is open to everybody, and his whole I'm a real heel. Well, who's the babyface that's beating you up? There isn't one. You're doing that.
Sounds like he's talking about like my podcast or like a podcaster, you know what I mean? Like somebody who's, it doesn't sound like he's talking about like the legendary Vince Russo. Sounds like he's talking about just some fucking podcaster who's like I'm a heel. Like it sounds really
talking about Sean's view. Yeah.
Yeah.
That old, I can't stand that.
Like,
you heard about the Flash?
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
Yeah.
Just your fucking haircut's out the window.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
Haircut's out the window.
Dude, his haircut's out the window. He looks like he got it right off a fucking Ken doll.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
I gotta, like, what the fuck is wrong with Cody Rhodes? Cody, what is wrong with you, bro? I'd have you, somebody, I'm gonna call Flip, you know what? I'm gonna call Flip Gordon, and I'm gonna be like, dude, Flip, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Although Flip is a young guy, so he'll probably agree with him. He'll be like, the world is just terrible, like, or something. Like, cause they've just polluted these kids' heads now, like, that just everything is fucking terrible, and, like, everyone's a bad person, and we all have to virtue signal, and, yeah, it's probably gonna be what he thinks if I asked him. Here it is.
I want to play this for Ryback at WrestleCon.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Just walk up to him and be like, I paid for the combo package. I'd like you to hear something. Oh, sure. What's that?
I'd like you to hear this
song for you.
I got a song for you, Ryback. It's called
and he can't hear it. You're like, thanks for that raw Ryback donation.
I just want to play that over everything Cody Rhodes ever says ever again.
It's out the window, bro.
That's exactly what I'm working on. I'm like, you know what?
All the signs you've had on shows and stuff like that, I'm really surprised no one's running to Ryback. And you know, we've had people run into Ric Flair and bring you up. And, you know,
all lots of people, yeah. Like, well, one guy did bring me up and said, like, oh, you know, you should go on Joe Cronin Show. And Ryback, I guess he got, like, real fucking mad.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I know
Somebody
it's gotten
told
on
us
video
that.
is what I'm saying. I would have loved to have gotten a great,
like,
just to see him pissed off, or like, I want to humble that bastard.
Yeah, if anybody ever goes to meet Ryback or is going to see Ryback or is at an event where Ryback's there, make sure you go up and say Joe Cronin Show said hi or something like that. That would be fucking hilarious.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man. You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man. You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
It does sound like corn. Who said that in the chat?
What do
you know, if I could.
That's a different scream, you know. Corn's like fucking. Yeah, when he's kind of like doing that gargling shit that he does.
Twist.
Yeah, I guess that's too like.
It sounds like that one Corn album that came out a few years ago.
Which one? Oh, the dubstep one. Yeah, the fucking. You're right. Yeah. Kind of had the dubstep
song. Factors out the window.
Wow. Devil's little sister.
Oh my god.
They were so good live too, and then all of a sudden they decided to put on. I remember I saw them like 04 again, and they were just amazing. And that was when Untouchables came out. And then years later, seeing them after that, they had given head to God, so he left, and they lost a few other members, and people had changed in and out, and they had like this whole orchestra behind them, and it was just madness. It was like a 2-hour stage show, and just.
Hey you, shock factors out the window. I don't like that. We accept all people.
Rah, 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 rah. So good. Not the rah.
Yeah, make that a new stable, Shock Factor. That's right, Helgo.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
My haircut sucks, dick. My haircut fucking sucks. My haircut fucking sucks. Everyone says my haircut sucks.
Sometimes 'cause my hair looks like pubic hair. Everyone says that it sucks. Why the fuck's my haircut suck? I swallow guys' ball sacks nuts. I love cock inside of my mouth. I love cock inside of my mouth. I like taking it in and then out. I wanna have a cock in my mouth too. Would you put a dick inside my anus? Come on! Come on! Sorry,
Is this
Cody.
scary that you almost sound like Jonathan Davis there for a second?
Sorry, sorry, Cody.
You're doing that
Here it
old,
comes.
I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Oh, man. Oh, his fucking haircut, man. Go fuck yourself, Cody. Meet me in the ring, you fuck. I'll come out of retirement. I'll get it. I'll fucking shock you, you fuck. You know what I'll do to Cody Rhodes, dude? I'll fuck. Wait a minute. Where was this? I saw something that made me fucking die laughing. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, my God. This is wicked funny, you fucking asshole. Cody, you better watch your mouth or I'll take your wife and I'll fucking put your wife in the crossroads, you fuck. Dude, no, I saw somebody, she was wrestling Jerry Ryan. Brandy Rhodes was wrestling Ryan. It was hilarious. By the way, he just said shock factors out the window. His wife grabbed, isn't it Matt Ryan? Isn't that, who's the guy with the dick? Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan.
His wife grabbed Joey Ryan's dick. And then he did the gimmick where like he throws her with his dick or whatever. And then she kicks him. But I believe in that match that he gives her a crossroads. And I fucking died laughing. I was dying so bad, like, because it was just so funny to me. I'm like, oh my God, he's fucking giving her the crossroads because that's her husband's move. Like, dude, she put her in the fucking crossroads. I came unglued, dude. It was so fucking funny.
I just found it.
Oh God, did you find it? It's too funny, dude.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
It's fucking funny. Puts her in the fucking crossroads.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I found it. Hold on.
He fucking nails her with it, too.
It's in the chat.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got to go pull that. It's so funny.
She took it pretty well.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah,
It was horrific, too, yeah. Off the rope, ducks a clothesline. I'm going to call this, too. How about this? I'm going to call your wife getting put in the crossroads, Cody. You fuck. You pussy fuck, Cody. Where is this?
40-second mark or so.
And look at this guy touching your wife. How dare you let him touch your wife? You cuck. You are a cuck, Cody. Cody the Cuck Rhodes. We're going to call you Cody the Cuck Rhodes.
Cucky Rhodes.
Joey Ryan now is...
She tries to kick him in the dick.
Brandy Rhodes and... Oh, she tried to kick him and that's the... You can't kick him in the Superman spot. Brandy Rhodes again. Oh, she might have broken her ankle. She may have broken her ankle attempting this. This is getting dangerous. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Joey Ryan has Brandy Rhodes. Crossroads on Brandy Rhodes. Oh, my goodness. The ultimate insult. Shock factors out the window.
Does that mean Mamma Mia in there?
Did that mean...
Mamma Mia!
Did that come on screen? Did you guys even see it?
I didn't even
No, we saw you.
No,
You just saw me calling it? Oh, we got to do it again. Oh, that you made no sense then if you didn't see it. Oh, he just told Cody Rhodes, his wife, King of Dong Style, and Brandy's not going to get too far. With that, here we go, clothesline, Doug Dunn to reverse. Joey Ryan has her set up. Brandy, crossroads, oh my God! What a crossroads on Brandy Rhodes! Shock factors out the window! Joey, oh! Oh!
You gotta really get that. Oh!
Oh my God, dude! What the fuck? Oh!
You really gotta go down low for that. You gotta get into it.
Oh my God!
Wow!
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
To think all the stuff that he did with Candace and how badass most of it was, them taking on the Young Bucks and
oh my god, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
What a fucking...
It's funny how some of the females, Candace included, can wrestle better than some of the males.
Brandy is not good though.
No.
Wow, she's
What?
Damn.
What? The females wrestling the men?
I wish they would.
You want them to?
We got close to it.
I mean, Nikki Cross does it all the time, and it's not even in a match.
Yeah, but I don't.
She don't give a shit. So there you go.
Yeah. And when they move up, I don't think we'll see much of that at all.
He really does come off as a corporate loser in this interview. I don't know why. I really love Cody, but you know what? I just can't. I can't stand people that are like just so PC, virtue signaling, weird crybaby, trying to pretend to be more mature than they really are, type of thing. I don't know. I'm annoyed by this. I don't know. I can't figure out why. And people are like, Jesus, Joe, what are you gonna piss off the fucking indies now too? Yes. Fuck it. I already think that they got to Flip because I used to talk to Flip and he don't really talk much anymore. I think they're like, that guy Joe Cronin sucks. Don't talk to him.
Isn't Flip Gordon supposed to be in the UK tournament coming up?
The WWE one?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Unless he's under a different name.
Yeah.
Go look.
I mean, I told dude, what was it 2 years ago? I told Road Dogg to sign him. I DM'd with Road Dogg and said, dude, sign this guy Flip Gordon now. Like, trust me, sign this guy. And
I think it's Flash Flip Gordon.
No, Flip Gordon. It's not Flash Gordon. It's Flip Gordon. It's just Flip now. It's not. I don't think he uses the full name. But when I told Road Dogg to sign him, I was like, dude, sign this guy now. He wasn't in Ring of Honor. He was still just working Top Rope and Chaotic Wrestling around here. And I said, sign this guy. And literally, Dog, send me his photos, send me his 12x10s or whatever he's got, pictures of himself. And he was like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, you look, looking good and everything. And he didn't really get back to me about it. And then,
I was thinking of Flash Morgan.
And
never mind.
2 years later, 2 months later, 2 months later, Ring of Honor signed him. And I was like,
yeah, see? So they can still scout and take him if they want to, but
I don't know what his Ring of Honor deal is like, but I tried to tell him, man. I think he'll be there. I think he'll get there, which is crazy because I've known, Jesus Christ, I knew Flip when he was still setting up the rings. Like, what was it, 3-4 years ago? You remember the WrestleFest that I went to? I remember he was like lugging people's shit while he was training. Hadn't had a match yet. Yeah, he hadn't had a match yet, and I kept running into him, and we were like, oh shit, I keep running into you. Like, it's so weird. And I was like, I'm watching him get better and better. And I'm like, wow, this guy's really improving at like a fairly massive rate. Because he had all the gymnastic shit already. You already know how to do all that. But he had to get the wrestling up. Like, he didn't really have the wrestling and the psychology part up yet. He just had a lot of flippy things that he did. But then he got more and more around that and got better at it. I still think he needs to get better at it, but he's really way better. He's amazing how much better. It's like almost like Trish Stratus. Where you're like, she's not really going to be able to do this. And then she just became fucking really goddamn good. And
yeah,
he is. I was like, well, he'll always be someone that like does a flip thing, and then that'll be about it. But he's become much better and much different. Like, it's so different. Like, it's amazing to see his progression. It's pretty fucking cool.
It's crazy to see him evolve that quick too.
Didn't he get in trouble at a New Japan show for doing a stunt or something like that?
Well, did he get in trouble for it?
I think it was him and Zack Sabre Jr. Did I think it's some type of flip moonsault on the apron or something like that?
No, I did see someone else's who got botched. Remember that? Somebody did like the Spanish Fly, got botched or something.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. But I'm not. I can't.
I don't think it was them though. Yeah, I don't think it was him. But I could be wrong. But I don't think it was him. I just missed a super chat too. I'll get that super chat. Let me go take a look.
Yeah, we had one earlier too from Ruthless Aggression Gamer 95, $2. He said #Russo Day.
Russo Day,
bruh. And then we had a $5 one come in from, who was it here? Joe Cronin's baby mama.
Ooh, baby. He says,
buy me a mask.
Buy me a mask. Do you have $150? Monetize that. Could I ask? Broke, so made this bootleg 150 donation. He wanted the 150 donation to play. Well, I'm sorry, Joe Cronin's baby mama. And thank you, Russo Aggression Day. I'll just call you Russo Aggression Day. I might have the mask song. I'll play you the Buy Me Mask song. I'll do you better. So we don't. Oh, here it is.
Version of monetize.
I think it's $150 donation, I believe, down below.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna plug the donation if I'm gonna play this.
monetize that. You can monetize that. I'm kind of fat. Tommy NC. Buy me a mask. Tommy NC. I'm kind of fat. Monetize that. Buy me a mask. Buy me a mask. Buy me a mask. Do you have $150? Buy me a mask. Would you please buy me a mask? Buy me a mask. I can ask. Buy me a mask.
You can slightly hear Ken laughing.
Yeah, it's too bad I ripped the live audio where you can hear him on it. It's kind of weird, but I just said fuck it.
Jinder's freaking donation there, where it goes into Brock's at the end. You got the remix.
Yeah, it was getting good, and then that damn donation came.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Not defending him completely, but I think Cody is the speaker for the Indies. With All In, it's like he's the president of the Indies. He's gotta be as PC as he can just to make sure nothing makes them public enemy. How bad do you think Vince wants it to fail?
PA the Baker, thank you for the $4, but
I don't view that as PC though.
Yeah, like I mean, like what he's doing, he's not the speaker. I mean, I get it, like he's important what he says and stuff like that. I just think he went way too PC. He didn't need to say that about Vince Russo or say that about everything. Shock factor's out and everything. He didn't need to do all that. All he needed to do is say, you know what I mean? We're about being, very inclusive to everybody and to killing it, and we want every person from everywhere to come, whatever you are, Mark, Smart, whatever people have a label for you, we want everybody to come here and enjoy themselves, have a good time. And Vince Russo's kind of part of a different era, like that we respect everything he did, but we're our own thing right now, and that's when we sold this, so we don't want to be a part of that right now. And that's all he could have said. He could have just kept it at that. He could have even said, like, Vince is a little bit controversial in many ways that we don't, necessarily want to, put our brand with at the time. But it's still like just a shit thing. You know what I mean? It's very. I got this shit all the time from fucking those stupid cocksuckers, like Dank Ops, and fucking that stupid fucking idiot Pulse guy, and all those other fucking morons who are like, you say things. Just fucking crybabies.
It looks like SmackDown will remain live on Fox.
That's good news.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, but we don't know what day it's going to be on, though. That's the thing. It could be moving to Wednesdays, possibly, too.
It still says it's Friday nights, is the report.
Friday nights is still what it's slated to be, and it's going to be live, but they're going to have a hard time doing that, I think.
Hard to, you get the live events like the next day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then usually they try and do concurrent live events. Like Monday SmackDown's at a live event while Raw is live, and then vice versa for Tuesday. Then they do both live events while at, the Friday shows. So I don't know how they're going to manage.
Right. I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't move to Fridays because then we won't be covering it. But hopefully it will stay on Tuesdays. But it's a year away, right? I mean, we're a year away from SmackDown on Fox. So
yeah, we still have time.
Yeah.
Not sure when they're going to do the NXT thing. I know it's next year, but I'm not sure if it's going to be around that same time or not.
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff that we're talking about is definitely a year out for sure. And we don't need to. We just it's talking a lot about a lot of things. And again, I made a video yesterday about this on Joe Cronin Show. So guys, make sure you guys are subbed if you're wrestling fans to Joe Cronin Show, because eventually when I'm able to go live again on Joe Cronin Show, we won't have wrestling here anymore, and Corrupted will all be just Corrupted how it was before. So make sure, you guys do that. Let's grab a phone call from Joe here. Matt the Misfit, thanks, man. I'll let you go. I got to move on. I got to get going. Really running behind now. Joe Compton, what's up?
Hey, I had a question for you guys.
What's up, man?
Actually, two of them. One is, who told you and Connor you can leave the corner? You're costing me money here, damn it.
Like I said, pimping ain't easy. I'm very sorry.
Just do get a fucking candy bar for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And the other one is, I wasn't sure about Joe winning the match last night. I'm thinking Cass should have won it because he would have got more of a rub having it be him and Strowman being the two big guys in the Money in the Bank match. Maybe they could have sprinkled some of that Strowman dust on Big Cass.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think Joe was the right call. Maybe Daniel Bryan, but they don't want Bryan in that match. So, that's why we thought that was going to happen. But yeah, I don't think so. I think a lot of people were really mad about Cass too, and a lot of people still hate Cass and shit like that. But I don't know why. I think he's fine. But I don't know what you think. But I don't know. I don't think it's time yet for that. I think he can keep going with Bryan with their feud probably.
I think they're trying to keep Bryan away from
over some.
I mean, I think they're just trying to keep Bryan away from any high-profile stuff right now, because they're going to save it for like SummerSlam, Rumble, all that big stuff. I'm not saying he's going to win the Rumble, but they're gonna build. Let's say it's the same reason we haven't gotten the Miz rivalry right away, is they want to build it up to a bigger platform,
right?
Because then it's going to be money.
I was just thinking about that, so I figured I'd call in and get your guys' thoughts on that.
Yeah, man.
I think Daniel's not going anywhere for quite a while.
No, I agree.
And I think they're finally accepting and realizing this, so they're letting him settle into the mid-card. He's still going to have a push, but it's not going to be monumental currently. I think they know that they have something that could be instantly white-hot again if they choose to reignite him. They could take Daniel, have him lose for weeks on end, direct or indirect, however they plan on it, and then suddenly he can get put into the main event and everyone would be okay with it. So he's earned that universal spot.
Yeah, he'll be fine there.
I'll give you that. But Joe, Connor, y'all are costing me money here.
All right. Maybe get back out there. Get back out there. Try this. Put a candy bar over a guy's bum and melt it with a magnifying glass and watch the chocolate drip down onto him.
Works every time.
Sick.
Oh, thank you. Joe Compton, everybody. Thank you, Joe Compton. What the fuck? All right, we got to get out of here, I think. Anything else that you see that you're thinking about, Jake, that you've got?
No. Like I said, it wasn't a shit ton, but we hit a lot of little stuff. So
yeah, it was all.
What about you, Connor?
Yeah, it's been a slower week, so I think we hit everything.
Yeah, it's really just the interesting stuff that is still going on between the fact that WWE is making so much income, so much money, the stocks are so high, yet the ratings,
it's nuts.
The ratings are dropping, the house attendance is down, but they're getting the biggest TV deals they've ever gotten before. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It is all fucked up. It is all fucked up. I don't know why the shit's happening this way.
The ratings are in the toilet, but yeah, they're fucking making snow angels in their pile of money that they're making.
And cocaine.
Vince, Raw really did a horrible, shut up, I'm making my angel.
All right, guys, we're going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you for all the donations, for all the support. Hit that like button if you can on the way out. Share Out of Nowhere, all your friends and family who might like wrestling. Maybe they'll come here and have a good time. And hey, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow night for Thursday Night Throwdown. Make sure you guys subscribe to all my channels, youtube.com/corruptedpodcast. Hit that sub button below. The like button if you want. Dislike, whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Go over to Joe Cronin Show's YouTube channel and sub my real wrestling channel, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. And then, of course, Connor from OKFabe was here, youtube.com/OKFaber on his YouTube channel. And
Kel Alabama had a super chat. He said, $2. Think a cash-in can happen at Money in the Bank that night.
They
did it before with Dean.
I think with the women.
A couple, yeah, maybe with the women. Maybe with the women, yeah. A couple of people have said this.
Cash in.
Imagine Rousey wins the title and then gets cashed in on.
Oh,
that would be interesting.
That's my thought.
I gotta
That's
believe
a good thought, Connor. I'll give you kudos for that one.
They hate when those things get cashed right away. They hate it. Like they want them to hold that for like.
I prefer them to hold it. Adds a bit of intrigue and mystery.
Oh man. Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry guys. I just put something inside myself.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Where's the camera for that?
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Footages. Suck footages off.
All right, guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you and goodbye.
Put it inside of my asshole. Eat my shit, then fuck my bunghole.
Jamming things up inside my ass, going in my ass so fast. Why the fuck I get a blonde ass haircut? Why is my wife different? Oh, I won't say that to your face. Joey Ryan touched my wife's fucking breasts and Joey Ryan kicked my wife in a pussy. What the fuck is going on now? Sometimes I suck. Sometimes I suck on men's ball sacks.